Hi there everyone, it's Becky with the Dorky Thrifters, and I'm going to do my what's sold on eBay video for the first half of January. So this will be January 1st through the 15th. I'm going to show you, let's see, I think 17 of the better sales. And so so for January the 1st through the 15th, I sold 25 items on eBay. And the cost of those items was $136, and my profit after eBay fees and everything, my actual profit was $609, so not terrible. Actually, that's pretty decent for 2 weeks. Okay, so the cost of these items was about $80 if you add up the what I paid for it plus the sales tax, so a little over $80. My profit was $544. Let's see, eBay made about $81, PayPal made about $30, and the post office made about $145. So there you go. Alright, so the first item I'm going to share with you is this really cool set of melamine Meepal, I don't know how to say that, kitchen utensils. And I found these at the Goodwill. They were all taped together for $1.50. I was going to let you see that. So it says Meepal, melamine, rusty design, made in Denmark, all that stuff. So that's what those were. One of them was broken a little bit. It was cracked right there. You can see that. But they sold for $35 plus shipping. So not bad. I paid $1.50 for those. What this is some kind of a power distribution unit for like I think it's for like computers and server racks and things like that, because it's got a rack mounted to it, kind of like you would mount to like a rack, you know, if you had like a room with like servers in it and stuff. I don't know. Anyways, my husband found this for $25 at a thrift store, and it sold for $60. Okay, on this one, I'm going to send a shout out to Margaret over at Texas Girl Treasures for this one, because she's always talking about these, and I see them occasionally, and I've picked them up a few times, but I don't think I ever listed them. I think we ended up using them ourselves or something. So this one I found at the Goodwill for $2, and it was quite large. You can see there, that's the whole length of the couch, so it's like 5 feet long right there. And it could go even bigger than that, so it was a really big one. And it sold for $35 plus shipping. That was great. So thanks, Margaret. Okay, next. This is a pair of Coach eyeglasses. I paid $4 for these, and they sold for $40. These are prescription eyeglasses. Somebody will most likely replace the lenses with their own prescription. $40, not bad. Alright, let's see. This is a vintage mirror. It was not silver, but I think it was silver plate. Yeah, it was silver plate. And I bought this for $4 at the thrift store, and it sold for $20. Alright, these I wanted to show and talk about children's glasses just a little bit, because they're just so cute. They were tiny. They were like these baby glasses just for like a toddler. They're tiny little things. They did sell for $14. I paid $3 for them, but I had them for a long time. And I've had a lot of baby and toddler glasses for a long time in my inventory, and they just don't sell on eBay. So I just wanted to let you know, if you do have an opportunity to buy a bunch of kids glasses, I wouldn't bother with them. You know, they just don't sell very fast. I've sold a few pairs here and there, but for as many of them as I have in my inventory, they rarely sell. This pair I probably had for a year at least. So $15. Glad to get rid of them, but probably won't be buying any more kids eyeglasses for a while. Alright, this is a pair of Marcon with AutoFlex. These I paid $3 for at the thrift store. Let's see. and they were kind of an aviator style Autoflex with Flex-On, and these were prescription sunglasses, and those sold for $45. Alright, this is a Philips Senseo. I always buy Philips Senseos whenever I find them. This is the first time I've ever found one in the box. So this was absolutely brand new. The box was still taped up with the original tape, hadn't even been opened. And this is also the first time I found one that was colored. Usually I just find the black ones. I've sold probably 5 or 6 black ones, and they always sell for like $50 or more, depending on, you know, what you have to go with them. They have these little pods that fit inside for like 1 cup or 2 cups or different things like that. And so this one I bought at the Goodwill for $5, and it sold for $100. So definitely, if you see these Senseo machines, grab them. They're kind of a curved coffee machine, and they sell really good. They're very popular. Alright, this is a pair of J.Lo eyeglasses. I've been selling a lot of J.Lo eyeglasses. I have 4 or 5 pairs in my stock, and they sell really well. $40. Let's see if I can find the logo for you. So that's what they look like. Jennifer Lopez, J.Lo. They sell really good. $40. And then this is a pair of Bebe prescription eyeglasses. These I paid $3 for. And there you can see the name on the side, Bebe. And then also, probably, yeah, right there on the inside. These are Bebe Low Rise. And I had a case that matched, and those sold for $35. Alright, this is something that I had had for a really long time as well. This was a silverware set, or a flatware set. And it was kind of a porcelain handle. It was really pretty, painted. You can see that, and it had a nice box and everything. I didn't get very good pictures of these. These we found in a storage unit. So they really didn't cost me anything. I lowered the price way down to $50, and they sold for $50 plus shipping. And shipping was fairly expensive. I think to ship these it was like $40. But then I realized that, you know, those large flat rate boxes that are like game boxes, or like big, long, flat, that this fit perfectly into one of those large flat rate boxes if I removed these little hinges off of the case. And there was just a couple screws to take them off. And so I messaged the buyer and asked them if it was okay with them if I removed those hinges and shipped that way and saved them a lot of money. So they agreed to that. So I refunded them $20 because they originally paid, I think it was $41 shipping, and I could ship those in that large flat rate box for what, $16 or something. So I refunded them back $20 and shipped it in the large flat rate priority mail box. So that was a good deal, saved everybody a little bit of money, and that way they went priority mail too, and they were insured and all that. And I haven't heard back from the buyer, so they must have been okay with everything. Must have got the hinges back on okay and everything. But they were really pretty. You can see they'll have little rosebuds on the ends of them. And they're very heavy too. Oh yeah, and the name on them was Inox. You can see that. Okay, this is a set of 7 little airplane drawer knobs. Now, in my last video, I had a set of little vintage car doorknobs, and these and those cars all came together in a bag at the thrift store, and I think it was $3 for the whole bag. Yeah, it was $3 for the whole bag. There were 8 of the cars and only 7 of the planes. So I think I sold the cars for like $20, and the planes sold for $15. And they sold pretty quickly, so they were really cute, and they weren't in the best condition either. See, they had some paint chips and things. All right, and this is a vintage Corona Smith, or Smith Corona electric typewriter. I paid $7 for this at the Goodwill, and it sold for $40. Okay, so this is a pair of Luxottica Vintage Luxottica eyeglasses. These are prescription eyeglasses. I paid $4.50 for these. They were really pretty. They were just gold with some detail. Oh, gold and black actually on the side there, with some pretty detail. Luxottica there. Alright, so those sold for $32. These are my favorite eyeglasses to find. These are the Silhouette rimless, hingeless eyeglasses. I find these, you can see they don't have any hinges, so they're just flexible titanium metal, and they're really popular, and apparently they're very expensive too, because people are willing to pay $60, $70 for used ones. I find these a lot of times just thrown into a junk bin full of junk sunglasses. Like, you know, the people at the thrift stores have no idea what these things are worth. And even see that with a lot of the wording rubbed off and everything, even then they'll still sell for this much. So you can barely see the markings there. But as long as the eyepiece and the arms are in really good condition, they'll sell for $40, $50 at the very minimum. And they'll sell quickly too. I've sold, I think this is probably my 5th or 6th pair of this type of eyeglasses that I've sold. So they do sell really well. I also find these little Silhouette cases pretty often. And these will sell by themselves for $20 if you find them. Or maybe, well, I think I sell them usually for about $17, $18. If you find the larger size, those will sell for $20, $25. They're definitely something to be on the lookout for. Okay, so this pair I paid $1 for, including the case. So these I found with the case for $1. And they sold for $70. Blows me away every time. Okay, and this is a Rival Versaware crockpot. And so lately I've been trying to pick up some different types of crockpots. I used to sell a lot of vintage crockpots, but it got too much for the storage because they were kind of slow sellers. So I've started trying stoneware crockpots. So you'll find like indoor grill type crockpots and stoneware like this one. This one I paid $5 for it at the Goodwill. And you can see that it was 2 pieces like that. And I listed that. It sold within a few days for $50 plus shipping. So definitely be on the lookout for these types of crock pots that are kind of different. And the last thing I have to show you is one of these vintage caboodles cases. These are always great. This one happened to have, let's see, it was in excellent condition. First of all, the colors were nice and bright. It was clean. All the pieces were there, even the little trays and everything. Everything worked real smoothly, and it didn't look like it had ever really been used at all. Like the sticker was even still on it. This I listed for $30, and it sold within a couple weeks pretty quickly. These are easy to sell, easy to ship and everything. They're not very heavy, and they're kind of square, so I like to find these. This one I paid $4 for. Alright, so that's all I have to show you today. I'm going to get this posted and try to get the last half of January done here pretty soon, so I'll be caught up and then I can do more current videos. But thanks for watching the video. Hope it helped some way, and leave me a note if you have any questions or anything, and I'll try to get to it as soon as I can. Alright, so thanks again for watching, and take care.